Hi, my name's Alice Percy and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Sprout Tasmania.
And my name is Erica Avellaneda Celis, and I'm the project manager for Fork to Fork, which is one of the Sprout programs.
So Sprout was formed in 2011 by Tony Shearer and myself. These days we now have 20 volunteers working for Sprout, and Sprout's a not-for-profit that supports small to start-ups businesses in Tasmania that are food producers or value-added businesses. So we run a number of different programs and we have 4 different subcommittees. One of the programs that just started this year was our Sprout Producers program, and we have small producers going through a 1-year accreditation program. There's 4 in Launceston area and 2 in Hobart, and they do educational units, so anything from soil health, weed management, through to small business planning, finance, e-commerce, anything really that they need their help with. There's 6 field days, so 1 field day at each property where they just talk about their farm, you hear their story, and they get mentoring from people. And then there's also a mentoring program where they have 6 mentoring sessions a year, and they have a one-on-one with the person that actually provided them the scholarship, which is a small business in Tasmania. So next year, 2016, we're looking for 6 more producers. So feel free to give me a call if you have any questions about that. My number's 0408 140 522. The other program that we run is Fork to Fork, which Erica will tell you about in a little second. But before that, I'll tell you about our third program, which is Cross-Pollination. We run an annual conference. This year it's going to be held in Launceston on the 3rd and 4th of November. And it's going to be all about people, place and provenance. So we're going to have experts coming along to talk about Tasmania, our opportunities, and then everyone's sharing their ideas and knowledge as well around that. And it's all about taking action from the ground up and people just like us trying to help create change, positive change in Tasmania in the agricultural sector. So now I'll pass you over to Erica and she can tell you a little bit about Fork to Fork.
Okay, so you might have heard about Fork to Fork. Just basically, it's an online marketplace where producers can log in, post what they have in the ground, and put it for sale. Customers can go and they can add tomatoes from one farm, carrots from another, I'm at a loss, hazelnuts from another farm, and just check out once. And we will help coordinate the logistics of delivery. There isn't anything quite like what we're creating in Tasmania at the moment, but so that you get a better idea of what we're going to create, we're going to just put on, either we're going to put it on or you there are going to put on a little animation that we had made.
Tony's a Tasmanian strawberry farmer who sells his produce via a large food distributor. Using the distributor guarantees that Tony can sell his strawberries, but it's not a perfect system. When the strawberries leave Tony's farm, they travel to the mainland where they're sorted and packaged, and then they're sent all over the place, including back into local Tasmanian businesses. When the fruit finally arrives 5 days later, the strawberries are no longer fresh. And for Tony, the news isn't good either. He only nets a small portion of the berry sale price. Nat's Cafe buys Tony's strawberries via the national distribution chain. She feels that her cafe would do way better if they could just use more fresh and local ingredients. There is another way. Fork to Fork connects producers like Tony directly with customers like Nat. It allows Tony to sell his produce locally, delivering a high quality product, and Nat benefits from a greater choice of fresh ingredients for her cafe. Instead of travelling for days, the strawberries now take minutes to arrive using a Fork to Fork driver from the local community. Drivers take a small fee and can gather and deliver several orders, keeping the costs low. Nat's customers are happy because they can taste the difference and they know that the food they're eating is as fresh as possible. Tony now sells directly to the local market at a better price. He's been able to diversify his farm to create new opportunities and to sell a whole range of fresh, quality produce. Fork to Fork, sprouting opportunities and growing a local food community. Help us create a new way for our food to get from the pitchfork to the table fork, faster, fresher and fairer.
And we're back. So as you can see, Fork to Fork is different because we're going to facilitate delivery using community drivers. So lots of people in remote areas or areas that are not of high density of people cannot get their produce to customers. But we know that there's people coming and going in their regular cars. So we're going to coordinate a way so that people coming and going can get paid to help deliver produce. This is a project that we've been working on for a year.
We've been talking about an online farmers market for about 2.5 years, but after Cross Pollinate last year is when we really started to drive the program, and we got Erica on board.
Yeah. So at this stage, it being June 18th, tomorrow is our last day for crowdfunding this project. We needed to raise startup funds for this project, and so we've done so using Possible, a crowdfunding platform. If we are successful, then we will start testing the platform and hopefully have something up and running by next summer. This summer that everyone can begin to use. At our website fork2fork.org.au, you can leave an expression of interest, which will let us know who you are and what kind of business you are, or if you're just starting, and get you onto our list to receive our email updates about Fork to Fork. So I would suggest, if you're interested, doing that, and also making a pledge if it's something that you want to see happen in Tasmania.
And the website for Sprout Tasmania is www.sprout.org.au, and you'll find out all about our programs there and how to contact Erica and I as well.
And registrations for Cross Pollinate will be open shortly.
Yes.
In the next couple weeks.
Thank you.
I think that's it. Thank
Have
you.
fun today.
Bye.
Bye.